Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. Today I have so much to go over, and I wanted to make sure that I had the correct information. I did a little bit of research. People I've seen on YouTube have already posted multiple videos. It's not bashing. This is not negative feedback. This is just what we are wondering, what we've noticed, what we've seen. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows that this is not negative feedback. This is just us out of curiosity. Hats off to Just to Impress. You guys really knocked it out of the park. But this is just some things that we've noticed, some questions that we have. So just wanted to make that apparent first. Also, thank you so much for all the new subscribers to our channel. We've reached our first big goal, which was 500. I believe we're up to like 535 now. So that is so huge. So thank you so much for the love and support. All right, so let's get into this video. So the first topic that I want to talk about are the missing items from Just to Impress. These items were leaked, even shown in the Q&A that Amoye and Play released the Saturday, I believe. No, it was, the Saturday of the Petal update. So they leaked them and said that these were updates. So the first big one, obviously, is the regal headband, and that's what it's called, if nobody knew, because I thought it was a crown. So this also included the staff, that's the correct proper term, and then the mirror, which was like the mirror for like, it looked like Snow White. So this was a group of 3 that were released, and everybody thought for sure that these were coming out for this update. I mean, they were leaked a long time ago. I don't know the exact date, but it's been, I feel like, forever. The next one was the brown coat. But this is the long coat with the belt. And then it had the lace underneath it. So this was supposed to be for the male and the female. This was also leaked in the video Saturday before the big update. There were also shoes in that picture, which I haven't like confirmed, but it doesn't look like we have them. So it looked like new shoes almost, but not completely confirmed. So that is nowhere to be found in the update, which I was really excited about because it looked so cute. And then another one that was leaked was the hairstyle. So I've seen in other videos, and this is why I wanted to do my research and make sure that I had all the correct information. So there was a set of hair that was released, and it was the 3 toggles. So it was like blonde with no bangs, I think blonde with bangs, and then blonde with red highlights. So that was not in there. And I've gone through every single hair and I cannot find this hair. So the next one, everyone has believed that this was missing, but I found out last night, right before bed, that it is not missing, but it is a reworked item. It's the French braid with like the smaller like tips. So if you go to braids, and you go to the braids with the bangs, it's actually a reworked item, and it says reworked and then classic. That one's not missing. It's just a reworked item. And I try to go through all the hairs for the other set of hair to see if that might have been like a rework, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So if you guys have found that, let me know. So I had the correct information, but I tried to research it and I could not find it. So that's the only hair that I found that was not in there. These other 2 items, I don't believe that Just to Impress actually released these 2 items at any point in time. I'm not sure exactly how they got released or why people started talking about it. So these aren't exactly like missing items, I believe. I think these were leaked somehow. So the first one is the graduation hat. So the graduation hat, I feel like has been leaked for a very long time. Everybody was very excited because we have an actual graduation theme, but no graduation hat. So that would have been really cool. And then the other one was the non-VIP tipped coat. This was removed back in November. So this leak actually comes from Dress to Impress. And I don't know if I'm ever saying this right, but wiki. And under the like left-hand side, you can see like leaks or updates. And this is one of the items that they have under there along with that graduation hat. Another leaked, this was never promised, and I honestly don't even think this was supposed to be a thing, or maybe it was a photo of the mixing bowl. And behind the mixing bowl, there were two dresses or skirts. So people got on that really quick and was like, oh my God, look at that. And Noah was one of them. But they're long, beautiful blue skirts in the background. And so people's theories are that this is potentially a reworked item or some item that's coming to, like when you level up in Dress to Impress, there are a couple ranks that do not have items yet. So maybe this is potentially a item that will be when you rank up. A lot of people theorized on that. So two things that were leaked. These were not promised. Well, actually, I think they were, but not in this Petal update. And I've seen a lot of people get upset because they're like, why isn't it in this update? But the duo poses and the body types. So these two things are things that they are working on right now. But they have explained multiple times that it's going to take a while because they want to make sure that it's good for the gameplay, that when they're testing it out, nothing like breaks, that the body types are something that they're working on, but they have to rework every piece of clothing item in the game to fit these different body types. But my theory is that it's going to be summer. And speaking of summer, going back to the graduation hat, it just makes more sense. And my theory is that if the graduation hat is real, that people don't graduate right now. They graduate in the upcoming summer time. So my theory is that whenever the summer update comes out, we'll get that graduation hat. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Okay. So one that I was like bumming about, but again, this was never really like talked about coming into the Petal update, was Style Showdown. So Style Showdown is, nothing was talked about it. Nothing was said that it was coming to Justin or the Petal update. But I really theorized myself around these items, especially like the Regal headband, staff and mirror, and then even like the robot set. I was like, oh yeah, these are definitely going to be sets that we can win in Style Showdown. Nope. So Style Showdown actually has no new clothing items in there that we've got in the Petal update. The only thing that we can use within Style Showdown are the custom makeups. And yeah, the custom makeups. There are no hair in there for us to use, no new clothing items, which kind of stinks. But again, my theory is that this all takes a lot of time, and every time that they rework something or they make something, it's going to take time to put it into another one. So, and I think people got their heads wrapped around this, and maybe I did too, was that on Twitter, Zach asked for feedback on features in like different games that they wanted to play within Style Showdown, and then he finally released like his ideas. And these were lights out, forced duos, mixed controls, and black and white, which I think these are all really, really cool. But unfortunately, this did not happen in this. So maybe there'll be, because Style Showdown, I believe, was its own separate release. So maybe in between this Petal update and the summer update will be a updated Style Showdown. And maybe these new items that are missing will be in Style Showdown. So could there be like a Petal update part 2? People are theorizing that. Or could there be a Style Showdown update? Because Style Showdown is its own gameplay or game mode. Who knows? What do you think? Let me know. Next topic are Petal update issues. So, currency spawn was broken. They said that with all the negative feedback they got about how much currency people were gathering between the farming servers and just playing this game for so long, they had an abundance amount of money that they couldn't use for anything because they've already bought and everything. There's no new items that are coming out. So this is an example. Even after this Petal update, Noah still had $160,000 left after he bought completely everything. There are some people out there who have just a crap ton of money. Me, on the other hand, I only have like under 5,000. So what they did because of this feedback was that they tweaked the currency, and instead of it spawning like it's supposed to, it actually broke. And I actually thought that I had figured this out, but I was like, no, maybe it's not a thing. And then I was upset because I was like, all of these items in the shop cost all this, and I don't even have money as it is. And every time I turned around to grab like some money, it either didn't show up or somebody hurried up and went and got it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to get money to buy these items that I want. But they have fixed it. So again, it was something that they try to tweak because of people's feedback. They got the feedback from it not spawning correctly, and now it is fixed. Thank you, Justin Press. So what they have fixed are prop gifting, Moongazer set usability, the VIP door access. So this was funny because in the middle of a round, all of a sudden I got locked out of VIP and I was like, oh my gosh, did they ban me? Or like, what is happening? I didn't know. I couldn't get into VIP. I couldn't do any like poses to get in there. It just completely shut me out. So then the next day, so they have fixed the VIP door issue. The cowboy belt sizing. So this is hilarious, but apparently with the cowboy belt, Noah tried it out. It became crazy giant, like took over the whole lobby of Just to Impress. They fixed that. Accessory adjustment loading, the mobile color picker UI scroll issue, rewind, backup, all the way to the beginning. And 2 more missing items that are on my list that I forgot to talk about were the 2 patterns that they showed us in the sneak peek. And those ones were right underneath the logo. And I went in last night to verify this, but there's 2 patterns. So we have this one, and then we have that one. So these are the only 2 patterns that were not released in this update. I have no idea why, or maybe they are in there and I don't see them. But if you do see these patterns, let me know down in the comments, because I could not find them. So those patterns are also missing. Why these items are not in here. So first theory is Petal Part 2 update. Next is Style Showdown update coming soon. Maybe these items will be Style Showdown items. 3 is that there was so much work or items that they put in here that they had to scrap these items. So those are my 3 guesses. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. And have you found any of these items that I mentioned in the game? So one more thing that I wanted to go over, and excuse me real quick while I look this up, because this is something that I noticed and know I was like, so on April 26th, Studio Zach on Twitter said, "Hi guys, here's some of the themes I was thinking about adding in Petal update today. What do you think?" So as we were going into like new rounds, Noah and I were recording, I was like, I've never seen this theme before, because it was never mentioned that we're getting new themes. 43 new themes. And I have not seen most of these, but I have seen a couple and I have played a couple. I played Safari Vacation, I believe. There were Sunken Treasure. I definitely played, what else? I think I did Enchanted Forest, Runaway Bride, Volcano Eruption, Jungle Explorer, Campfire Stories, Outer Space Sleepover, just a lot of cool stuff. Again, let me know if I've missed anything or if you noticed anything, but this is what we've noticed. This is what I'm like, okay, I need answers, type thing. So besides that, they did an amazing job on this update. Honestly, I think that they put more items in non-VIP than they did VIP, which I think is cool, because not everybody can afford VIP, not everybody gets it. But I have to say, too, that when we did go into VIP and we saw the butterfly with like the front skirt or whatever, I was like, oh my God, this looks so familiar. So if you guys also don't know that Lana Ray on YouTube, she plays Dressed Impressed, but she went to Coachella. And she was like, I got this shirt off of Etsy, and it just looked really cute on her. And I was like, this looks like Lana's shirt. And then Lana posted like a couple days ago or the day after, she was like, oh yeah, I have this shirt. I wore it to Coachella. I was like, I knew it. So that's like a little, what do they call it? Like Easter egg or something. I don't know. I don't know if she meant to buy that because it was in Dress and Press or she had no idea, but I thought that was pretty cool. So anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Check out everything for yourself. I'm gonna get going, but I will see you guys next time. Let me know if there's anything you want me to go over or investigate, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us for the upcoming updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.